fine.
Okay.
Parents are not required in. You're welcome in if you want, but you are not required.
Okay, all right.
So it's totally up to you. Rita, come on in. Okay, so studio class. You can just pick a chair. Studio class is if you go to college and study music at all at college, you usually have a studio class every week. And it's like where all of the students who study with a particular teacher in their studio, so you'd be in my studio, we'd have a class where we kind of do a master class, maybe we talk about some relevant technique. If we all had time, I would make you guys do this every week, but it's never gonna happen. So, Zach, do you want to sit down?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Or you can, whatever, you want to sit
I
there.
didn't know if somebody else is that kind of.
Well, there are other kids, but they can just sit on the floor if
Okay.
they show up, I don't know.
And we do have to go on at 7:20.
Yes, she'll.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I might not have her play first, but thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, thank you.
But maybe like second. Okay, so what we're all gonna just do is play a little bit, and we're gonna write comments about each other, and I might give some certain little exercises to do with certain people, like a sort of masterclass style. You can use about a half a page per person. Did you guys all look up one historical fact on your piece? Because that was an assignment. No? Think about it if you know one, or be ready to make something up that sounds historically accurate to the best of your abilities. First let's do this, because I want this to be a little friendlier and more fun. Why don't we go around the room, you say your name, say something unique about you in relation to your music, and something unique about you not related to your music. So you can go first.
My name is Eric. I started playing violin when I was 8 years old, and then I switched to viola, I think around half a year ago. And something unique, not about music, is I play squash.
And he actually took a couple auditions on viola after you'd been playing for 2 months?
Yeah.
And he wrote that on the audition, viola 2 months. It was actually kind of awesome, very brave. Okay, great. Frida.
My name is Frida. I started playing violin when I think about 3.
What's unique about you musically?
Well, my dad's a musician, my mom's a musician, my brother plays an instrument.
It's like family music. And you like playing fiddle music a lot. And what's something unique about you that has
And
nothing
you also play another instrument too.
Oh, that's true. What is
Cello.
that? Cello. And what's something unique about you not musical?
I do gymnastics.
I'm Lucy. I've been playing for 7 years, and I play tennis.
You gotta say something more unique about violin than 7 years.
I used to play piano, actually, before I played violin.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm Freya. I started with violin at 3, and then did viola at 9.
Okay, that's not unique because that has already been happening. So
I don't really know what's unique.
think about it. There's got to be something you've done unique with your music. You have played with your brother duets and stuff.
Yeah.
For his brother plays cello. What's a recent duet you guys have played?
We were trying to learn the Ravel Sonata.
Okay, I didn't even know about this. I'd love to hear it sometime. And what's something unique about you that has nothing to do with violin or viola?
I go to a Waldorf school.
Okay, that's unique. You do theater. You do basketball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she does lots of things. Nothing else? I think that's great. Anything else you want to say? Okay, Miles.
I'm Miles. I played violin for like 3 or 4 years, and I switched to viola like last year. And something unique musically. I don't know, but something unique like normally is that I like to go outside.
Okay. Something unique musically about Miles. Come on, we gotta think of something unique musically.
Just generic.
I don't think this is at all true, but I can't think of something right now. I'm trying to think of something. I'll think of it. We're gonna come back to this, Miles. We have to come up with something. We're gonna come back with it. Back to it. And Isaiah.
I'm Isaiah. I've played violin for 10 years and then I switched to viola earlier this year. That's not unique, it's been the trend, it seems. But
Sorry, guys.
musically, I write the scores to my own movies. I make animation movies and I write the scores to those. And then, I don't know, just in general, I like to rollerblade on ramps and such.
Well, that's awesome because I didn't even know that, and I want to hear one of these scores now at some point. Okay, great, guys. So let's have. They're all like, not me, not me. Who's gonna play first? Lucy? Yeah, you can play first. So Cobb and stand like kind of in the area of the sun. Come on in. We haven't even started playing yet. Lucy's going to be the first one to play. She's going to stand in the sun. Eamon, just come stand over here. So, why don't you tell everybody what you're going to play?
I'm gonna play Paganini Caprice 20.
Paganini Caprice 20. Something unique about this piece.
I think Paganini wrote 24 caprices.
That's absolutely correct.
And he's known as
Paganini wrote 24 caprices. What were they written for? What instrumentation?
the violin.
A solo violin.
Yeah.
Unaccompanied. We kind of consider that a special thing when it's a piece that's for only one instrument. Yes. And they're considered really important music in the violin repertoire and some of the most challenging music in the violin repertoire. Some of the hardest, the most difficult of the caprices are some of the most difficult pieces that exist for violin. So go ahead, Lucy, why don't you give it a whirl then? Alright, guys. Let's see. Okay, so Peggy 20. That's Peggy 20. Okay, what I want everyone to do is just give you a half piece of paper because she doesn't need a full piece of paper. I want you to write something you enjoyed about her performance, something you thought that was unique about her violin playing, and one action point of something that you think she could think about or do that might make a helpful difference in her playing. So you can grab some paper and then whatever. Okay, so while you guys are doing that, just be writing because I want to work on one thing with Lucy. So in the very beginning of this piece, you have to play 2 lines at once. And even though one of them is an open string, and it seems like obvious that we would be tuning to the open string, sometimes it's difficult when you're thinking about technique and all these things, about really feeling that above as a really important thing to be focusing above everything else. So I want to try a little exercise. Yes?
What am I supposed to write?
Something that you thought was unique about her violin playing, something that you thought she was really doing well, and then like an action point for something you think that could maybe be something she could consider or do that could make a positive effect on her playing. So more than like just one word, like good, practice. She could say that by herself. Okay, so the very beginning of this piece, I want to try a little activity. First, just play the top line by yourself. Just redo that. Fine. Okay, so we have this melodic line, and then this open D string that goes on during that whole part. What key is this in?
I wanna say G major.
Play it again and see if you can figure it out. You didn't keep going. You'll figure it out when you get this part. Can't be G major. Has to be what? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so you have this D, open D string that's going on. That's the tonic, because now we figured out it was in D major. That's the tonic drone or pedal that's going on. I want you to try to play that melodic line and sing the drone while you're playing it. And you can just hum it. What we're going to do is we're going to have all these kids do it with you. So you're going to help her because it's going to be a little tricky. So here we go. Let me hear you, D string. Play your open D string. Okay. Everyone just hum the D. And you hum it too. Now, just play the melodic line. Are you humming? Keep humming. Keep humming. I don't hear you humming. Great. Now play just the very beginning part. I'm going to turn this off, but you guys keep humming. See if you can keep on a D. Keep doing it. You do it too. There we go. Now do separate bells once for me. Keep humming. Now go a little slower and start again from the beginning. You guys louder. A little lower, lower. Yes. Keep going. Now let's see if, Lucy, can you do it by yourself?
Oh.
Let's just try it once.
I can't really hum well.
Okay, well, I want you, just try it once. Just try the very beginning. Good? Good. Do it again. Keep doing. Okay, she did it. It's hard, right? She was doing it. Let's yeah, she did it. Okay, well, when you're playing, it's really super important that you're having this sense of harmony inside of your body and in your being, and having that sense of where your pitch center is super important. And this is a really, really good skill, and it's actually really tricky to develop. But did you feel how it will help you to play better in tune, especially in the key? Gives you a lot of appreciation for people who play an instrument and sing at the same time in actual words. Like, we think it's easy. And all she had to do is sing one note. And some people play pretty complicated things and then sing pretty complicated things that are not necessarily completely lined up or completely relational, and it gives you an appreciation for that. But this can be a really important skill for building your training. I think this is the next step from playing with drones. Like, playing with a drone is to play and keep that your own drum. And if you can keep that pitch center the entire time, it'll totally change. Come on in, guys. Okay, great, Lucy. You're done. Next person. Okay, come on in, guys. Come on. We started already. That's fine. Come on in.
Okay.
Oh, we got some snacks. Woohoo! Okay, Lucy gets a snack because she played. Awesome. Okay, guys, get your instruments out. Okay, next in line, I want to be, thank you, Lucy was first. Everyone write your comments, you can pass them over to Lucy.
Wait, should I put my name on it? Like,
It doesn't matter.
alright.
Oh, here's more people, yeah. Let's just find a place to sit. And people who just got in the room, you can sing. Frida, you wanna go next? Yeah. Quickly, go, in front of my Phoebe and Antonella. You guys can just sit on the floor right there. Okay, Frida, you're next. So Frida, tell everyone what you're playing. The boy Peg, can you face everyone? Boy Paganini, and tell us something unique about this piece. Well, who was Paganini?
He was just like really good violin player.
Is that probably one of history's first violin virtuosos? I'm not saying that he was necessarily the best or actually the first one, but probably the first person to go down in history as being a violin virtuoso. Come on, oh good, you finally came. All right. Well, you're a senior, so. Okay, yeah, just have a seat. And we're all writing comments, so if you don't have paper, get paper. That means you two really quickly grab some paper, half sheet per person, grab a pencil, you're writing a comment for everybody. Okay, so Boy Paganini is a piece written to emulate what Paganini might have done as a child learning the violin. It's not actually something that he played, but being an adult virtuoso, this was a piece to sort of emulate what he might have done as maybe a kid your age. So here we go, Frida. write something on a piece of paper, a half a sheet or less, something that you thought was unique about her playing, something that you think that she's doing well, and then like an action point for one, maybe two things tops, of something that you think could make a big difference in her playing. She thought about or changed. And you can write on a piece of paper, you're gonna give it to her after she's done. Okay, so I'm gonna give Frida a little short lesson here, and this is a lesson that at least 5 kids in this room have had before. Frida's one of the younger kids today, so she maybe has had this lesson with me, but there's a lot of you guys who've had this lesson, so you know who you are if you're one of those ones. Okay, so Frida, and I actually want everyone to stand up for a second. Play the first entry. Let's play that. Okay, so I want her to do just that again, and I want everyone to stand up and sort of air bow, emulate what she's doing. It's like, do it slowly. Bum, 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 bum. And there's a slur there. Do it one more time so they can see your bowing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You see where the bowing is? Okay, we're all going to pretend we're playing the violin along with Frida, and you're going to play just that. Okay, cue us. Okay, now let's do it in the exact same character that Frida's playing this passage. I want your emotions to have the exact same character. Now we're going to all do it, and we're all going to motion. We're going to mime what we think the energy level of should be at the beginning of this piece. It's about the boy Paganini, who's like this virtuoso of the violin, and he probably has a lot of energy. Let's think about, sounds kind of cheerful. Maybe like he's just showing off a little bit. Let's try to emulate lots of energy. We're gonna mime it. A little bit, on a stage, showing the whole world our amazing virtuosic talents. Ready? And we're all gonna cue it that way too. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was moving the most out of everyone, and mine was probably really scratchy in real life. Let's do it again. Okay, let's mime the energy level and the sound level you want to come out of her violin. And try to signal to her. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do it even a little more. Ready? Actually, Frida, let's do you mime with us. We're all gonna mime it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I overdid it a little, and I'm trying to get everyone going a little bit. So one more time. Let's do it in the most boring, neutral way possible. Like if you're gonna play this on a stage, and you wanted everyone to feel the most bored they ever have in their whole life. Let's do that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure you're like staring at nothing on the floor.
That's exactly.
Don't don't have any energy in your eyes. Don't do any excessive motion. And move as small as possible because you don't want to waste any of your energy. Let's do it. Ready? 1. I'm trying to make it a little ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's do it with the way. Oh yeah, I love it. This stance. This is great for conveying boring. Now let's convey energy. Ready? Let's do it again. Ready? Much better, and the crowd did better. Now let's have her play it again and see if she can make it sound like that. I mean, some of it might just seem like a silly gesture, but energy is related to motion and science, but also in playing our instruments. And if you're kind of really reserving your energy, it's probably going to be emotional energy as well. Okay, ready? Let's try it, Frida. And you're going to get a big sip. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't you think it sounded like it had more phrasing the first time? It actually had bigger sound, and I thought the slur sounded more legato. I feel like multiple things were better. You guys agree? Or did I just make that up? Okay, good, Frida. I want you to think about that, okay? Feels awkward sometimes doing it in front of people. That's why I wanted them to participate with you doing it. Okay, good job. Okay, next, let's have Michael. Why don't you play next?
Was this your chair?
Okay, you were supposed to be able to say a fact about your piece. Do you know a fact about your piece?
It was made.
Tell it them, turn to them. First, why don't you announce and say what your piece is?
I'm playing Preludium and Allegro.
You can tell them, I know what it is already. And who's the composer of Prelude and Allegro?
Fritz Kreisler.
Okay, and let's hear a fact about it.
It was made in 1935.
It was written in 1935, okay.
By Kreisler, and it was based off of Pugliese, or I think that's how you pronounce his name. It was
Pugnani.
it was based on his work. And
Which he was a classical era composer, but we play this very much in the Romantic style. Okay. Good, good. He looked it up. That's great. Okay, so go ahead. Give it a whirl. know what to do. Okay, first of all, if you've written comments for people like before, Frida, make sure they just pass them over in between each kid. You know, just always pass your comments over. Michael, can we just do that last note in a real performance way, fashion? Play the scale. Da, 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 Going. Play the last note. Hold it out. No, and then leave your bow. No, do it again. Then leave your bow there and don't move for a second. And everyone be silent for a second. No, I hear noises. Shh. Don't move for 1 second. No. There should be a couple seconds of awkward silence at the end of the piece. It's a classical music thing, guys. A couple, like, so that all you hear is the air conditioner. And it can actually be a really cool effect to have potentially thousands of people there listening to music and have this like shared silence after your piece. It's like a shared moment, very small moment of reflection about the art you just created. You can have that, or you can just kind of plop your violin down and everyone just goes about their day checking their cell phone, and it's like it's very mid if you just do that, right? But if you add that little extra detail in, it makes it artistic. You understand? So I want you to do that, even if you're just playing in a studio class. Okay. Okay, so be writing comments about things for Michael while we're doing this. Okay, so Michael, would you say that sometimes rushing is an issue for you?
A lot.
Okay, a lot. He admitted it. I love it. Admitting your own weaknesses is the first step to making them no longer weaknesses and can become strengths. Okay, so, we did that little exercise with Lucy where she had to sing the drone of the tonic drone.
I don't think he was there.
Well, the other kids were there. You weren't there when we did this. That was a way for her to, with her being, practice sort of the key center. We're going to practice the tempo center. I want you to march in place while you're playing. So, da ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. We can do ya da 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 da. Probably have to do this tempo instead of every half beat. I want to see you do it, yeah? Keep going. Okay, so the feet, did you guys watch it? They stopped moving accurate to a metronome at the place that the music was no longer accurate to the metronome. Did you feel that? Okay, so let's help them out a little bit.
I need to stop.
Yeah, you need to stop and start from the beginning. Well, for the beginning of page 2, sorry. Okay, wasn't it way more steady that time? That was great, Michael. Okay, so having a really good sense of an internal pulse is super important. This is one way to create it, and you could put a metronome on. Because a metronome is an external source of the pulse. This is an internal source of the pulse in your feet. I'm not suggesting you stand there and stomp at a recital. I'm never suggesting that. There's like a lot of attitude about the whole tapping your foot in the music world, classical music world. Mostly because I think it's sort of a similar activity to this, but mostly because it's not appropriate if you do it in a recital. And sometimes a toe tapping can become like almost a nervous habit. And if you do it all the time and it's the only way that you can keep the pulse, then I think the theory is that then you're going to be tapping your toes in a recital and it'll be distracting or noisy and all those things. I've never seen a student do this activity and then bust out marching in a recital. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think this could be a really good activity for you. The next step to it is, if you can do that and keep a steady pulse, and then you can do it in a section where you're doing rubato or some sort of retardando or an accelerando, and you can step to a pulse that is purposely changing, that's the next higher level. But you gotta be able to do steady beat first. Okay, good, Michael. Everyone write comments. Next, you wanna go next?
Okay.
Wait, do I need to get my notes before I take this?
Yeah, give them, as you wrote your notes, just give them to the person. There's more paper over there if you got it.
Thanks, man.
Totally cool. Yeah. I think you guys have to go, so how about you pack up before he starts playing? Because otherwise, I don't want to leave it in the middle of it. Do you know? Just okay, so as soon as Frida, you have to pack up fast because now we're waiting for you. Sorry. Why don't you tell everybody what you're playing and some kind of a historical fact about it, even if you have to make it up right
I'm
now.
playing the third violin concerto that Saint-Saëns wrote, and it was written 1880,
Yes.
dedicated to another composer and violinist, Sarah Fonte.
Right. Hold on, let her leave. Is that your music, or is that Ego's bag? Okay, you're good. Okay, he's playing Saint-Saëns third violin concerto. Okay, go ahead, that's fine, we'll start. Okay, good job. There were a lot of really good things. I know what you're probably thinking. Do you feel like that was one of your best performances? Okay. Okay, what was going on with your shoulder rest?
What?
Were you purposely
I like-
using your hoodie?
No.
Okay, well,
Well, I have a hoodie here.
I feel like your sound is being dampened
Yeah, it is.
a lot by the hoodie. Okay, so just note to self, your wardrobe choices can affect your violin or viola tone, so prepare accordingly. Was your bow too loose the whole time?
No, I tightened it.
Okay, well, it seems a little like scratching on the wood. Okay, good. You go. So something you think that don't just something. Of course, he's the senior in the room, so like. Just be like, it was awesome, whatever. Write something actually like you thought that was unique about his violin playing, or something you really liked specifically about his violin playing, and like a little detail, not just good, or something like that. And then something you think he could, even if he's more advanced than you, I'm sure you can think about something that he could do to improve it, like tightening his bow before he starts. I'm just kidding. Anyway, okay, Ego, I want to do two things just quickly that are extensions of what I did with the other kids. Okay, so this passage here, okay, just play it for them once. In the octave you played it in. Okay, so that's a really, really hard passage, and he's got to, shift up. Right.
No, I might just not do it.
Okay, well, for right now, let's pretend you're doing it. Kind of stand a little bit more in the middle. Okay, so this is basically outlining what chord? Okay, you need to look at it.
Oh, A, C.
No. A sharp, C sharp, E, but then the F sharp goes on the bottom. F sharp what?
F sharp.
Well, play the chord. Play each note. Play F sharp, H. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a diminished chord. What is that? It's a major minor 7th chord. Right? It's a major chord. Right? Right? It's a major minor 7th chord. Okay, this is a thing. First of all, where theory comes into play, if you don't know chords and you don't know arpeggios, it's hard to figure out what your tonic drone is going to be in that section, because right in that moment, he's in F sharp. I mean, going to B. F sharp is what of B in relation to B? The 5th. It's, and we're about to cadence to the 1 chord. Knowing these things is super helpful. If you don't, then you have to keep doing your theory books or take theory classes and plug along until you understand what these things are. Okay, so he's an F sharp. So he needs to be in tune in relation to the F sharp. Okay, Ewo, I want you to play one note at a time, and we're all going to do it with him. Everyone is humming the F sharp. Including him. Go ahead. Keep humming. Keep humming. Keep humming. Louder. You can look at it out. Keep humming. Okay, stop. Now, he's gonna hum it by himself and do it.
So you're doing
Just
that.
do separate bows. Okay, stop. That was pretty good, right? He did a lot of humming, and he just stopped to take a breath, and he kept the pitch on. Okay, now, play it slowly once, and just think about humming it. Do you feel like it helps keep you better in tune? It's better in tune. It was much better in tune. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it was. Okay, so that's the thing. I feel like you have to be able to do it. Okay, now let's do what I was talking about with whoever it was, Michael. This marching in place. I want you to do it here during this passage. But and whenever you do any rubato, you have to. Right there, he took a little time. Keep it kind of. I want to see your beats. Can you be a little more deliberate with the beats just for the sake of showing us what you're doing? I really want to see what you. Can you keep going with this? Okay, good. Now, I want you to do that passage again. I want everyone to stand up. I want you to show everyone, like you're conducting them. You're conducting them through, this is your conducting, is your leg. We're all going to do it. Don't stomp out really hard, but just try to be right with him, and you have to show them. Why don't you cue? Watch him be more deliberate. And if you're gonna take a little time there, you gotta show them a little more. And I think he's probably gonna take more time on this last one. See how much more time he took? Okay, great. So when you're taking time in a rubato or whatever, it's not random, and you have to know where the beats are still. Now, could you sing it once and conduct it while you sing it? I'm only asking him because he's pretty. You want to put your violin down, or do you want to? Okay, do it again and conduct everyone, and you guys can kind of just you can kind of go like this with the beats with him. How we do it? See how you took a little time there? That was nice, Evo. Watch him. There, he took time there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, great. That was great, Evo. Okay, guys, your ability, I mean, Evo has sung in his life before, but it's not about being like a vocalist in terms of, but just to replicate pitches vocally is tied to your overall musicianship, and your ability to feel beats and things is tied to your overall musicianship, and slowing down is not random. You still have to, this is what I want you guys all, and I want him to do it on all this stuff. Oh, he does? Okay, well good. That's maybe why he's good at it. It's really important, and as you get more advanced, you have to be able to do this with all of those things. Is there anything you want to say about anything?
Can I do it beginning over?
Okay, yes. Yeah, so why are you not doing an accent on the first note anymore?
Well, I don't want to be so.
Okay, well it was like a total 180 from what you used to do, but I mean, there is an actual accent on it. Just think about that. Did that something that was an accent on the note? Well, I feel like there needs to be something a little more at the beginning of the note, a little stinger more. Yeah, that's more of an accent, right? I don't know. I like that one. Okay, keep going. Okay, good. Stop there. Okay, he wanted to show you he could do it a lot better. That was a lot better, right? If you guys weren't paying attention, then you just missed a total moment there. It was like tremendously better than the first time you played it. If you didn't hear it, then sorry. Okay, good job. Okay, who give Evo your papers? I want a viola player to go next.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Freya, you didn't say it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll go.
Phoebe wants to.
I'll go.
Okay, Phoebe, you're playing just one page, right?
I can do both of them if you want me to.
Memorize? Let's just do page one, because we didn't do that rhythm on that middle strat part. Well, that's all we
And
have
then
to
second
for.
page for nothing.
Okay, no, you're gonna play the recital. It's not for nothing. Okay, are you tuned?
I was.
Okay, Phoebe is gonna play the first page of what piece? Go ahead and tell them.
From Pascalia, an old English tune by Rebecca Clark.
A fun fact about this piece or something interesting?
She created this song.
Okay, so Rebecca Clark was a composer, a musician. She played the violist, and she premiered her own piece. It's great back. She lived till 1979. So she was still alive when Shelley was born. Okay, here we go. First page of the Clark Pascalia. Okay, so everyone be writing some things down for Phoebe. I might actually bust my viola out for this one. I wasn't gonna play. So on an old English theme. So we get lots of pieces in our lives that are themes and variations. Prelude and Allegro was sort of a theme and variation, I would say, in the Allegro section. Okay, so Phoebe, the old English theme is this thing. This, this. Play that with me once. Let me get a little rosin. So it's a theme that comes back in lots of different forms throughout the piece. So just play let's play. Well, this could be it. And then this is just the second half of it. But let's play from this. Okay, I want everyone to sing along with us. We're gonna sing just sing ta-ta on every note. Ready? Let's do it again. And we're gonna try to sing the phrasing. Can you guys remember how it goes? Do we need to practice it? Here, we'll do it one more time. They're gonna practice because we're not actually gonna play it. We're gonna just sing in airboat. Ready? You guys feel like you want me to pick a part that's lower or something or higher? You guys should be able to sing that on pitch and not like an octave lower. Okay, ready? Let's airbow. You think you guys can do it? Ready? Ready? 2. Why don't you guys all airbow? Standing up, ready? Oh, we're gonna sing song. Ready? Go. Da, ti, ti, da, 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 da. Voice break. I only can sing 2 notes, and one is before head voice and one like after, and or chest voice, and it's right in the break area. Can you play it? We're all gonna airbow with you. Ready? Ready? Go. Now I'm gonna play it and you are gonna airbow. So let's just put your and everyone else is gonna airbow with you. I want you guys to airbow the phrasing. So even if you don't know this piece, I want you to show where the most important or the highest point of the phrase is in the way you're airbowing and in the way you're singing. Ready, Phoebe? Ready? Now, Phoebe, do it all by yourself. You don't have to sing, but you sing it in your head. Okay, we could see it. We could see it. Okay, now let's try it. Of course you have to just do what works on your instrument, without scratching or whatever. See if you... Okay, good. Did she do it? I didn't really hear the top of the phrase, and the motion wasn't as obvious when you got to your arrival point as it was when you airbowed it. Do you want to airbow it again, or do you think you could do it playing? Okay, she's gonna do it. Great. Now, let's do it one more thing. I want you guys to start down here. And you guys are gonna motion to her. Don't be here. I'm not actually suggesting you would play that because that would be like a tension thing. I'm just as a motion to get her to get to the arrival point, because sometimes you're getting, like, your motions are getting too big and stuff too soon, and then it interferes with the actual arrival point. Ready? Here we go. We play Phoebe. Ready? We're gonna mime and help her. Ready? 2, ready, go. Okay, now this time do it again, and no smiling at anyone. No, just kidding. Here we go. Ready? Try to do what we're doing. Here we go. Ready? Not so much go, Phoebe. Good. Now, when you go to this, the top note, play the top note of the phrase. Top note of the phrase. Yeah, ready? Here we go. Ready? Just play that note. Ready? Go. Good. Do it again. Ready? Go. Can you lean into it, Phoebe? Ready? Go. Okay, I heard it there. So I'm not talking about a silly physical gesture just for the sake of it. I'm talking about, I think you needed a little more arm weight. And I think you needed just a little more energy to do it. Let's try it again, just that top note. Ready? 2, ready. Okay, now, let's play the phrase again and make sure you do that. And don't do it too soon. Ready? 2, ready. Here we go, and... Okay, that was the most shape that I heard you play that phrase. Did you feel it? Okay, because sometimes, like, the technique gets in the way. Four fingers, a shift, weird bowing, all these things. So if you kind of, like, just mime it, you do it at home in your mirror, then you can sort of feel less awkward once you put it with the instrument. Okay, great job. Next person. You guys can get your comments. Let's move on and have Freya. Freya, you're playing Saraband, right? Okay, great. The last two left. You tuned? So, here you go. If you need to. Okay, tell everybody what you're gonna play.
I'm playing Bach Saraband from the third child's.
Something interesting on this piece or that of it?
It's in 3, and the emphasis is put on the second piece.
Okay, great. So the Bach cello suites, the slow movement is the Saraband, is the slow dance, yes. little bit of this, maybe not clearly the marching thing, but maybe just feeling the beat. So we did marching with Michael in terms of keeping a steady beat. Then we did it with Igbo in terms of feeling changes in the pulse, via rubato or retardando. Let's do it with Freya in terms of feeling the most important beat. So, the yum, bum, the yum, bum, bum. So can you try to just do it on the two? On the two. Try it. Okay, try just that much again. So what I felt was your gesture to do the downbeat was almost as big as your second beat, and then you sort of after the back tried to make the second beat feel bigger because oh shoot, I made the first beat feel sort of too big, so now I have to make the second beat. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I felt. Did you guys feel that when you were watching her? Okay, try it again. Okay, that was better that time. Maybe it didn't have as much grace in the technique of the playing, but I felt I feel like she was portraying that character better. Let's do it again. Watch that. Maybe not so much on that downbeat because I feel like it's taking away from your moving to the second beat. Try it again. Try again from the beginning. Ready? I didn't help you that time. Do it again. Ready? Okay, but you didn't do the foot. Let's try it again. Ready? And let's use our right foot because I want you to be really grounded in the right foot. Ready? Looks okay. Try it again. Ready? Try to keep your Now let's do it again and try to keep your feet right under your shoulders because we don't want to make this exercise turn into changing your balance and upsetting your posture. So if you just keep your foot right under there, it's not going to upset your balance. Try it again. It's hard, isn't it actually? Okay, well, I mean, think about it. This is like conductors who are thinking about, I'm trying to keep the rhythm steady in the cellos with this hand, and then I'm trying to do left hand cues for the flutes or whatever on offbeats or something. Tricky, right? Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, I thought that was the best one. One of the best ones in terms of the phrasing. See if you can do it by yourself. Try it again. Okay. Yes, that was much better. Much better. I think you got to be able to do it with the whole piece. Okay, will you work on it for me? Okay, great, great. I guess we have all viola players, right, left? Everyone else is playing viola tonight. Who wants to go next? Or I'm just calling on somebody. Eamon, you want to go next? Do you have your viola out?
No.
Okay, let's have Isaiah next because he's got his viola out, but you can be getting your viola out. You can be next after. You good to play next, Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you have a fun fact about your piece, or okay, you make something up? How much should I play? You don't have to play the whole thing if you don't want to. You can play the first page, 2 pages.
The first page.
Okay, he's gonna tell him.
I'll play the first page. first movement of the Clark Sonata by Rebecca Clark. This was written as an entry in a competition, and it won. It placed in the top 3. But people were very surprised when they found out that it was written by a woman. So, interesting.
The same composer as the piece of Phoebe Club. You think Tired by Rebecca Clark. Isaiah's playing it. You tuned? You good? Okay, hold on. No making noise when I'm about to play. Actually, Isaiah, I want you to play to page 2 because there's something I want you to, I'm going to demonstrate with you on page 2. You can do page 2, it'll be great. Yeah. Great. Okay, great job, Isaiah. So, let's just do, I want to do a little bit more of the work that we were doing with the other kids. Let's do this part. When we play this, let's write. I'm right there, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. And 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. Da-ding, da-ding. Okay, so there's all that nothingness sort of going on, but there's still going to be a beat going. And knowing what you want to do in the nothingness. This can be really tricky when you're playing a piece that's with piano or with another instrument, and then you have this spot where it's like in this case, it's not necessarily there's a lot going on the piano, but just it's a transition play between parts, section of the before and after, and we still have to know what our beat and our pulse is going to be. I'm going to play it once. Can you set your viola just right there? Next to the cupcake. Okay, so I'm going to play that section. Do you know how to conduct in 3? Well, why don't you guys all stand up? So you're just going to go down, out, up, down, out, up, down, out, up. So everyone's standing up. I'm going to play it. You guys are going to, but I'm going to sort of conduct you because I'm going to do the rubato myself. It's actually like a ritardando, really. I'm going to do it, but you guys are going to follow along with me with your conducting. Ready? So the tempo is 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Right then, it goes to 4 there. Okay, let's start right on that part. We'll just start on the 4 part. 1. So now you have to go. 4 is down, over, out to your side, up, down. It's always crossover, then out, up. Ready? Everyone do 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just start on that 4 bar. 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you for following along. You guys got to follow along because it's getting slower there. That's the point of it. Let's do it again. Ready? And some people weren't getting slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then you have to be in whatever your tempo is. Okay, now you get your viola, Isaiah. You guys can conduct still with me. Ready? Here we go. You play it. We're all going to conduct you in 4. Ready? There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then goes to 3 there. Yes, great, great, great. Now I'm gonna play it. Let's do one other way. You guys can sit down. You conduct me, and you can do whatever you want. Let's see if I can follow it. You want to just do one-handed? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh wait, 3, 4. 1. Great. Is that about what you wanted? Do something different and maybe a little drastic and see if I can follow it. Ready? Just start in tempo though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you kind of got to slow down the measure before the last bar and then got back into tempo like a bar sooner. Is that what you intended to do?
Yes.
Okay, let me do something and see if you can follow it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, good. He followed. I was just making up something random, but good. That was great because you have to. You can't just listen to a recording and oh, it kind of slid down there, so I'll just kind of like imitate it. You have to really know where your beats are when you are playing at the really advanced level. Okay, let's also do this molto ritardando here. So maybe just start on. Just play it once with me. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3. Great, now you do it and I'll conduct you. Ready? So da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Get faster! And you get. And then a little slower. It's like we're almost gonna push. And then let's do it again. I didn't conduct you that well because I'm not a good conductor. That's not the point of this. Just like the singing is not the point of this. You still have to be able to feel these things. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Push it ahead. Yeah, and then it's just like the last 4 of them you're going to take time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now you conduct me. Yeah, it's all over you. And it starts in tempo. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry I messed up, but do you know what you wanted to do there? Start right on those. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm having issues with the 3 thing, but
Okay, that's fine. Just go like this, just beat down. Because look, when we're talking about these things, I'm not expecting you guys to all become opera singers, or I'm not expecting you guys to become professional conductors. We just need baseline level skills that help us to do these things. You don't have to sing beautifully. You just have to sing on pitch. You don't have to conduct perfectly. It just has to be in time. So just, even if you have to just kind of beat down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. Let's just do it this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Do that last beat. Da da da. And it almost wants to be in the air like a question mark. And if you scoop your bow off at the end, da-dee-da-dee, it's going to be that question mark hanging in the air. What's going to come next? And there's a comma there. There's a break in the music. Okay? Do it once and I'll conduct you. I'm just going to do this kind of conducting.
sorry.
Just that part. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. He did it. He can do it better than that though, can he? Let's do it again. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Don't slow down. Good. Good. Okay, so here's another. We've talked about marching in place for keeping a steady beat, for figuring how to get slower and faster, for figuring out important beats. Emphasis of important beats. We talked about conducting. You guys all need to be conducting a little bit. Eagle actually took the conducting class. Is it PYO? Do you have to be in PYO to be in it? You can be in any PYO group?
It's fine, PYO and PYO.
Okay, well, who teaches it, Rob? Miss Irwin?
Yes.
The YMD, or the PYO conductor. Anyway. Some of you guys are maybe a little too young for it yet, but when you get to like middle school or high school, you should think about taking that class. Do you think it was helpful? I mean, certainly he learned actual conducting techniques, which are helpful. For this kind of an activity, I don't really expect you to have fancy conducting techniques, but I think being able to conduct a beat and understand, especially if the beat is changing, and be able to sort of do that just on this kind of emotion is actually easier than doing it and playing all the notes and everything. It's great if you also can learn some, conducting motions, but anyway, that's one way, and you go do it in the mirror. I want you guys to start doing this. It's sort of an important thing. Okay, you can sit down. You're out of the hot seat. Good job, Isaiah. So being able to sing and play, being able to conduct. Good. Being able to conduct, being able to feel beats in your body, all of these things. Okay, great. Let's move on to, Eamon's gonna go. Great. Are you tuned, Eamon? Okay. everybody. We still have Vivian, Eric. Who else hasn't played? And Antonella. And yeah. And Miles. No, you weren't really gonna try to trick me. You weren't, right? Because then I would be saying to all of these people, we're having another one of these classes next week, just so that Miles can play, and everyone has to come a second time. Okay, Eamon, tell everyone what you're gonna play.
Alright, I'm playing the Gigue from Bach Cello Suite No. 1. And the fun fact about it is it's a cello suite, and also a Gigue is a drinking beer dance from England and Ireland.
It really is a jig a drinking beer dance, or a gigue is also, I guess it's the French version of a jig.
So then it moved to France in 1650, and so then Bach got it because it's like a French dance, and so he wrote it.
I think, let's just ignore that fact. Let's think about in the context of entertainment. Back in that day, there was no media of any sort. And if people wanted to, have a little get together and celebrate something, somebody would actually be playing music with a real instrument, because there was no other way to play music. And people would dance because that was a fun and a socially acceptable thing to do. But this is back in the day where all dances had very specific steps, and you had to know the dance, and it wasn't free form. So jig had certain steps, so just a cheerful community share of goodwill instead of beer drinking song or whatever you said. Okay, moving on. Well, you already hadn't done the repeat, so okay, so who was that person? Who was the one who made them do the last piece? And it was Frida. The last note. It was before you got here, Eamon. She played the last note of her piece.
I was there.
You were there, and what did I say to her for Frida? What did I say about her last note? Because it was kind of similar to.
Wait. So like, the boy Paganini, right?
Yeah.
It's like it needed more energy, right? Like because
that was her beginning, but it was right after she was ended playing. We talked about her last note.
I forget.
Can somebody remind him? Oh, somebody was listening, right?
Wait.
Sorry. Yes, wait. Remember I talked about fill the silence, let it be. Let the silence be in the space for a second, end the note, let it ring, fill the space with your ring, and then let the silence be part of the art you just created. So you gotta wait.
Oh yeah, that.
Let me hear the last measure. Da or da 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 dee da da boom. Wait. Let's do it again, and I want 5 seconds of silence after he does it. Nobody make a move. Do it. Oh, we gotta do it again. Miles ruined it. Okay, do it again. Oops.
String rage. It was after 5.
Okay, barely. But do you guys feel like when I started counting, it really isn't that long, and I feel like when he put his viola down it was too soon, and 5 seconds I'm asking for. I guarantee a lot of you guys put your instruments down a lot sooner. Which, by the way, if you've already signed up to go to the Sphinx concert on whenever that is, October 16th at the Kimmel Center. If you haven't, well, first of all, I got us group rate tickets and they were $10, and Prism's giving them away for free. Oops, well, that's what they gave me. But if anybody didn't sign up to go to the concert, if you go to Prism or you want a ticket, I can get you a free ticket now because apparently they're now giving away free tickets. But it's an awesome concert, and I think they're a fantastic group and they always do a great program. If your lesson's on a Thursday night, you're not having a lesson that night anyway. So you could just come to the concert.
On Thursday night,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If you have a thing, I'm not gonna make you go if you have a thing. But if you have nothing else to do, you should come to. I think you're already going. I don't know. Some of you guys already signed up and got tickets. Miles, you're already going. Yeah, your parents bought tickets. You're already going. Yeah, so some people are already going. But if you're not, you should go because we're gonna be there, and then there's gonna be PMA kids. I think are going. Some PMA group of kids are going, and I think now Prism got offer tickets, and I can help you get a free ticket if you want one. Anyway, my point is what I want you to listen for. They do a lot of really great stuff as an ensemble. I'm sure at least at the end of one movement, the entire ensemble will basically strike a pose for 5 seconds or more just to let the sound ring out in the hall. So I want you to notice that. If you're going to this concert, let's make we're gonna count, it'll be like a little studio thing, how long they hold still after every movement or piece they play before they put their instruments down and there's a pause. Hopefully it'll be a long time because it'll prove my point. But I think it is gonna prove my point. Anyway.
If it's not, do you owe us something?
Maybe there'll be a treat involved at some point. Okay, so, Eamon, I would like to see if we can push you to play a little faster.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty bad from memory.
I want to hear just the beginning part. Okay, because a jig, or, jig related, is a fast dance. It's a really fast dance. It's a very jovial, fun dance. If anybody's ever seen anybody do Irish dancing, there's kind of like a lot of jumping and kicking involved in an actual jig. But it's, hold on. Actually, play it your tempo again. Okay, I want you to help with this.
What?
I want you to help with this. So I want you to conduct him. Like 6/8. Just conduct him at what he's playing. But stand up there. Okay. So I think he's around 60.
So bad.
No, he's a little faster.
Melissa's up.
Yeah, that's fine. Come in. We're having studio class. That's okay. You conduct him at that tempo. So it's this tempo. So it's like 68. Okay. He's going to conduct you. Okay, good. Now conduct him what you think is approximately 10 BPM faster. Great. Okay, now let's go another 10 BPM faster.
Should I go on?
Yeah, you can go on this time. Wait, you're not following him. He's like 10 BPM faster. Follow him better. Pull him along if you don't feel like you should be along. like 5 BPM faster than that, and I want you to conduct the phrasing.
I don't really know it.
Just scooch over a little bit because I kind of want to get this in the camera and you're like right in the.
Do you
You
have
can
like
see
the
the music
music?
if you want.
I don't have it. You can do
I have
it.
the music.
Okay, you can get your music out, but
I kind of want to see it as well.
I kind of want you to do it more by instinct. Yes. Just up to the repeat sign. Okay, great. Let's do it again. Iwo, your conductor, your concert's tomorrow. He's your entire viola section. You need him to do this phrasing, and you need it to happen in a really short period of time. So, can you be more emphatic? Okay, let's do it one more time. Go a little faster. Okay, that will time he followed you the best. Good, great job. You did, you followed him the most. I mean, maybe you had a little fumble in there, but that's not what that was all about. You followed him the most on that last one. That was great. Everyone write your comments for, and we still have a couple more people have to play. You guys want to start eating cupcakes now? You can take one and pass one around. Yeah, go ahead. Michael, why don't you hand out the cupcakes since you brought them? You can be the cupcake hander out. Just like open the thing and bring them around to every person. What? Yeah, you can. I don't have any napkins, so don't take them out.
I don't trust myself.
Just carry it around and let them take their own one out. There's probably not enough for parents, so just the kids can take one. I think there's enough for every kid to have one.
Oh,
Thank you. He's a parent. If there's any left over, the parents can have one, but let's go Miles. Let's go Miles next. Yeah, you're going. And then we have Vivian and Eric still. Miles, you're going. Let's go.
Antonella.
Oh, Antonella. Okay, then let's go. Antonella's trying to get out of it. Now is Miles. Get up there, Miles. No, thank you.
I don't remember the name of my piece.
Oh gosh, Miles. You didn't say that, did you? Miles is playing concerto number
2,
which movement?
3.
Third movement by Seitz. And anything interesting you looked up about this piece?
Well, it's not about the piece, but it's about Seitz.
Okay.
So he wrote 8 student concertos, and they were all written specifically for his students.
Oh, so he's one of those teachers that like to torture their students by writing music for them. That was Josephine Trott.
Oh my god.
Actually, she wrote her books for her daughter. Anyway, here we go. Let's. Yes. Okay, here we go, Miles. Throw out your cupcake wrappers real quick, and then Miles will start playing.
So I did seconds.
There are more left if parents want. Would other parents like one? You
I'll come around.
can go around.
I just go.
It's because some kids left, so they didn't get one.
Ew. You have crumbs on your lips.
Okay, I don't want one, but did you want a second? They brought them. Did you want a second?
Can I please?
Vivian wants one. She does want it.
And we're done.
Okay. Okay, hurry up and do that so the Miles can play. Here we go, Miles. Eamon, fast. Wait, no. Oh, I already tried 3 kids. Do the last note, 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. Okay, now, thank you. Okay, good, Miles. Very good. Now, I want to do a little bit more on this miming thing, because sometimes when we're playing, especially when we're playing non-memorized, we have to focus visually so much on looking at the music, we can't really focus on the gestures we're making. But sometimes miming something that you don't have memorized yet can help you see yourself and see, do your gestures seem organic, natural, fluid, or do they seem a little, abrupt or awkward or anything like that. So the very beginning of this piece, we have all these bow lift things that we have to do. And if we don't make them, it's easy for them to turn really choppy or sort of scratchy, all of these things. Can we just mime? Actually, let's not even do it with the bow for a second. So we'll put our bows here. So let's just pretend, and we'll have our bow here, and we're just going to mime it. Everyone do it with us. Ready? I'm just going to kind of do it. Ready? Da-yum, bum, bim, da-yum, da-dim, ba-da. Just that much. Ready? So the da-yum, we want to lift it high enough that the sound is going to travel into the air. And with that sort of that emphasis, if you go da, that's what it's going to sound like. Da. If it's really abrupt like that, and there's no follow through. So the motion, there are many times where the motion of your bow motion, is going to be indicative of the sound that comes out. So if you go, or you go, you can just see the scratching happen, and I haven't even done it. Ready? So let's do that very beginning again with the motion. Ready? 1, 2, da-yum, bum, bum, da-yum, ba-dum, bum. And notice I did da-yum. I set the bow. I did the touch for the touch and go. Ready? Da-yum, dum, dum, da-yum, da-dim, dum. So I set the bow back down gently in between each. Now let's try it. Let's play it just like we did in the air. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it again. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Go. Set it. That's great, Miles. I hear the lilt in the left, and you're also nicely resetting it. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, Miles. So I felt like when you did it in the piece a little bit, it was a little abrupt and scratchy because you weren't completely getting the follow through. So sometimes the easiest way to feel that is away from the difficulties of the technique. Okay, that's the takeaway I want everyone to have. Okay, Miles, sit down. Great job. Okay, next person is, so we have Antonella. Let's go next. Eric and Denise. Okay, go ahead and tell everyone. You mean an egg or something?
Probably. I'm playing Vaughan Williams Prelude from something. I don't remember.
From the suite
From the suite
for viola and
for
orchestra.
viola and orchestra.
Okay. Vaughan Williams Prelude. And what's a fun fact about the piece?
It's the prelude.
What do you know about Vaughan Williams?
He's from Europe.
Okay, you're not like giving me lots of work to it here. Well, we've talked about this. What country? England.
England.
Yeah. Okay. And like, kind of what general time period? We even talked about what.
Like
When was this piece written?
18, 19, 63, 30, 34.
Yeah, 1934. And what did we talked about, I think just in your last lesson, like what styles influenced, or he's more than just a late romantic composer.
Well,
What style from what other country that came in that general time period? French impressionistic style.
Oh,
We
yeah,
talked
you
about
did
that a
say
little bit.
yeah.
Okay,
French impressionistic.
so that would be like Debussy and Ravel, even though Debussy himself told everyone he was not an impressionist composer. I took a whole class on an entire class on Debussy in grad school. I learned a lot about Debussy. Anyway, here we go. Keep going, just keep going. Okay, she's only playing the first page. Okay, good job. Okay, I know you're feeling stressed out. It's fine. Okay, playing in studio class, guys. We're all friends here, but it is it is the hardest place to play. You're playing for all your peers. We all feel like we're all sizing each other up. We're not here to size each other up. We're here to support each other. And were you naturally stressed out?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it because of that, or just because you feel like?
Just because I'm not really strong.
That's fine. That's fine. But I want you guys to just like, we're all here just to support ourselves. It's not a contest, and well, ultimately, we're only in a race with ourselves. And we're all in a completely individual journey. And where you go and where you get there is completely individual. Anyway, okay, so, you play in a stressful situation, a piece that you haven't been playing for a long time and you don't have fully memorized because, that's why she's only playing one page. So, okay, you go home and you practice and feel like, oh, I could do it really well at home, right? And then you get in front of people and it doesn't happen the same way. It's so real, Michael, right? Okay, why does that happen? Okay, yes, so nerves are emotions. So we have to practice, identifying our emotions, identifying them. So that means you have to be open to thinking about how you feel. You have to be honest about how you feel. So you have to be paying attention. You have to be open about it, and you have to be honest about it. And then you have to be accepted. I actually think there's a place you can come to where you can be really nervous and still play really well. But that's a really hard place to get to emotionally because you have to accept that you have to accept this reality. And sometimes you have to live it quite a few times before you can accept it. You have to accept the reality that you can still play your very best and be so nervous you feel like you're gonna die or something in that moment. And sometimes the only way to get to that place is you have to have lived through an audition where you were so nervous, beyond comprehension, but you still played really well. Who's experienced that? You were so nervous, but you still played well. You've never experienced it? Okay, well that's the place you gotta be. Because once you know that you can do it, that can be the thing that's the emotional reassurance you need in your life. So that if it happens another time, you can be like, well, it happened to me one time. I was so nervous, but I still did a great job. If every time you get that nervous, you completely bomb it, then that's going to be your emotional reality. So we have to kind of work through that, yes.
So something you might want to think about is, nerves is it's not a physical thing, it's more of a mental thing. So something that really helps, this is what Kalinowski always said, it's you have to separate your emotion from your technique. So if while you're practicing, you have to train yourself to be feeling exactly how you feel to play the technique that you want. And when you're performing, it's the same thing. You have to practice thinking about the same thing while you are practicing and while you're performing. It's separating your emotion from the technique and figuring out what technique you need to create the musical emotion you want, but not letting your actual emotions impact your technique.
Right. I think the starting place is just to understand that you're going to have to get your mind in a certain zone to be able to do it. So you have to acknowledge that it could not be in that place. That's the first acceptance. And then maybe, I think a very basic starting point, because that's a pretty complicated, I think that's the ultimate goal, is to just give yourself something to focus on when you think you're going to get frazzled. So if it's, I'm just going to pretend I'm going to pretend that I'm playing by myself in my room. But you can't do that for the first time in studio class. You have to have done it every day leading up to it. You have to visualize in your room by yourself. Visualize all the people. Then visualize yourself shutting them out and getting in your zone. It's you have to pray. It's you have to become your own Jedi Master. But you can't become a Jedi Master if you don't practice that. Practice that mental focus and that mindset. Does that make sense to you? Okay.
Or you can get Ray Chen's app.
What's on his app?
You can practice for people. So it's like doing stuff in front of people.
And so are they in real time?
You
Like
like
making comments?
live stream yourself playing.
Do you have to pay for this app?
No. It's free.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the app.
Does it like? Does it sort of archive when you've done it, or
You
is
can
it-
record yourself. At times you like you're basically just live streaming your
Maybe I should start having all of you guys do it every once in a
No,
while.
I'm good.
A live stream. Okay, I will say you practice differently if you think people are watching. 100%. You will practice differently. Maybe we'll all start a live streaming campaign of our practice so we are better practicers. Because I think we tend to like do things not so well when we think nobody's paying attention to us.
Whoever gets the most viewers gets it.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
It's
anyone
all
on
about
the
the
app.
prizes. Okay,
No,
great.
like anyone on the app can do
Is
it.
that good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on just because we still have 2 more people. Eric, you want to go next? Or do you want to go next, Vivian?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, Vivian's going next. Eric, you're last. Is your deal out ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. If you, yeah, but do it quickly. Once she starts playing, don't do it. Don't be packing up while she's playing. Okay, Vivian, this is Vivian. Woohoo. Tell everyone what you're playing.
I'm playing Sarabon in C minor.
By,
Called Bone.
yeah, Bone, exactly.
I was gonna say Bonfire.
Yeah, Bone, that's right. Okay, so we've already heard of one Sarabon, so now we have another Sarabon.
Wait, can I say a fact?
What was that?
Can I say a fact? About it?
Yes, your fact, because she
Okay.
prepared a fact.
So this Sarabon is different than the Bach Sarabon because the Bach is more baroque and slow, like a dance, but this Sarabon is more fun and lively.
That's true, it's not slow. That's a really good, and she just thought about that using her critical thinking skills, because she didn't know Freya's Bach before this, so very good job, Vivian. Here we go.
No, I googled it.
Oh, God. Okay, you didn't have to tell me that. Okay, here we go. gold star for trying to incorporate as many things that I said to the other kids before into her playing. She did the thing at the end, and I'd never talked to her about that in her lesson before. She heard it from you guys. I think she incorporated in Miles' bow lift exercise from that. I think she got in the zone, like we were talking about with Antonella. Did you notice? I felt like she was very focused and she had her eyes focused on her instrument. And I feel like as a listener, it drew me into her playing. It didn't make me bored or want to stare around the room. If you as a performer stare around the room or look bored, your audience is going to probably follow suit. But if she was very intently looking at her viola. That was great, Vin. Like I said, you incorporated all those things. The hold at the end, the gestures that I did with Miles. That was very good. Very good. Okay, great, Vivian. And Vivian, like a couple other people in this room, 1, 2, 3, 4 people have been playing the viola less than a year. Okay, 5 people. Eric, I know, a month, right? Okay, here we go, Eric. So we've got all these people who barely play. And then after Eric's done, before you leave, you just have to make sure you take your papers home and put your pencils in the can. So don't. Eric, tell everyone what we're playing.
I'm playing the Hofmeister Concerto.
Earth movement. Yeah. And you have fun facts about it?
I have one about the composer.
Okay.
Hofmeister was good friends with other composers like Haydn, Mozart,
Haydn, Mozart, who else?
Oh, no.
I wonder who else he would have been friends with.
Schubert?
Okay, Boccherini? I was gonna say her.
Beethoven?
Okay. Here we go, Hofmeister. one really quick thing. Okay, so we did a lot of things with miming for feeling certain kinds of gestures, whether they be musically appropriate or rhythmically appropriate or whatever. Miming could be also used to refine how you move musically. So Eric, I love that you generally look very invested and energetic when you're playing. You're not like standing there like a statue. Refining it, taking it to the next level would be finding ways to focus your energy so that it's not sort of repetitive kind of swaying motions, because sort of a repetitive swaying motion sometimes doesn't feel to the audience that it's necessarily coming from a place of reacting to the music that's happening, as opposed to your body is just kind of having a habit to do that. So play for me. I want to hear the da di da da di di da di da 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 di di, that part. Do that again. Good. Now play it one time completely still. Don't move at all. Just do the things, but don't move excessively at all. Okay, so if we were to add one physical motion in that's going to help your technique to make the phrasing, maybe the sort of lean into that a little bit. So that's the only extra motion you're allowed to do. Good, and I'm going to be a downward release and not an up release. Ready? Just start the dee-dum. Ready? Dee-dum. Again, ready? Dee-dum. Now play into that. Start at the beginning. Good. Let's do it without your viola. Let's just mime it. Ready? Da-dee-da-dee-dee-da. Ready? I mean, I took a little bit extra time, but I'm trying to exaggerate. Do it again. Ready? Wait, ready? Okay, now can you play just that? Again, just that. Ready? He's getting really nice release at the end of the phrase. I like that. Ready? Doesn't it sound fancy? Like Lucy's like, it sounds fancy. Do it again. Here we go. Ready? Well, that time he didn't release as nicely, right? Okay, do that. Just the last two notes. Just last two notes. Ready? Ready? Go. Again. Ready? Go. Try not to take so much time. Ready, go. Air ball with me. Ready, go. Do it again. Ready, go. Now play it. Ready, go. That was better because you didn't take the time. Because there's not. It's right in the middle of the whole section. We're not going to have to retard on or anything like that. Okay, so takeaway is if you want to have gestures that sound really artistic and you want to look really artistic, maybe you could study some of your favorite artists, maybe a little passage like that, see what motions they are doing that are actually impacting the sound. I'm not talking about extra motions just for the sake of motions. Motions that are impacting the sound. We wanted that downward release there, and that's what the motion was. Mime the motions in the mirror. Watch Ray Chen or whoever it is that you think sounds so amazing. Do it. And just mime yourself looking like whoever. Who's your favorite violinist ever? Brett? Which one of the two set violinists do you like better?
Eddie!
Oh, Eddie? Oh. Okay, well, you gotta have a frame of violinist. If you don't have, if this were like, I don't know. baseball practice and we were a team, you'd all have a favorite baseball player. So violin. So that's gonna be the next studio class we have at some point. I wanna hear who your MVP is of all time of your instrument. Anyway, okay. Hopefully you guys all got some takeaways. Back up and try not to leave too much trash on the floor. Well, that's because you incorporated everything, Vivian. You were the best at that. I was impressed about that, Vivian.
That's right.
You can go, yeah. As long as you didn't leave any scraps. Don't leave any scraps for me to clean up. Okay, good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
Somebody got double-sided comments? Oh, I thought you wrote so many comments it was double-sided. Jeffress. Helping your friends out. Giving them lots of critiques.
Also got some really